Statistics are serious. More than 1 in 4 older adults fall each year. But this is not a life sentence. You can reverse this process. These 3 exercises are your fastest way to rebuild strength, stability, and that lost confidence right in your own home. We're cutting straight to the most effective moves today. Let's begin with the single most powerful movement for daily independence, the sit to stand. Exercise 1. The sit to stand. First up is the sit to stand. This is the single most powerful and functional exercise you can do because it directly strengthens the muscles you use every single day to maintain your independence, getting up from a chair, the sofa, or the toilet. Building this lower body power is your #1 tool for better mobility and balance. Let me show you how to execute this with perfect form and total safety. First, you need a sturdy, stable chair that won't roll or slide. An armless dining chair is perfect. Sit on the front half of the chair with your feet flat on the floor, positioned just wider than hip width. Your toes should be pointed forward and your ankles should be directly under your knees. This exercise primarily targets your quadriceps, hamstrings, and glutes. These are the powerful engines required for propulsion and control. Research confirms that training this bilateral limb strength is crucial for maintaining a healthy gait and walking speed. For balance, you can start with your arms crossed over your chest or extend them forward. The cue here is to bring your nose over your toes. This forward lean is critical. It shifts your center of gravity, allowing your powerful leg muscles to work efficiently instead of relying on momentum. You must lean your chest slightly forward, keep your back straight, and then push powerfully through your heels to rise to a full standing position. At the top, ensure your knees are straight, and you squeeze your glutes for a moment. Feel the activation in the back of your legs and hips. Now the lowering phase is just as important as the standing phase. Reverse the motion with extreme control. Slowly bend your knees and push your hips back to gently lower yourself back into the chair. The goal is to take a full 3 seconds to sit down, avoiding that common plopping movement. This deliberate descent builds the eccentric strength needed for real-world control, like slowing yourself down when going downstairs. Try for 1 set of 8 to 10 repetitions. This allows for quality muscle exhaustion. As you get stronger, work up to 3 sets, resting for 60 seconds between sets. Consistency is key to neurological adaptation. If this feels too hard, that's okay. You can use a taller chair or use the arms of the chair to help push yourself up. For more challenge, try to slow the entire movement down to a 6-second count or use a shorter seat height. You can also try performing the exercise without shoes, which increases your foot and ankle stability by forcing the small intrinsic foot muscles to engage. This simple exercise builds the foundational leg power necessary for safe stair climbing and walking confidence. It is a direct investment in your future mobility. Exercise 2. The heel-to-toe walk. Great job on the sit to stand. Ready for #2? This next exercise is your defense against a stumble, the heel-to-toe walk. You can think of this as practicing walking on a tightrope. It is one of the best ways to improve your coordination and dynamic stability while you're in motion. As we age, sometimes the pathways between our brain and our stabilizing muscles, a concept called proprioception, slow down. This is the body's 6th sense. This walk retrains that vital skill, improving your body awareness and teaching you how to make automatic corrections quickly. Here's how to do it with total safety. You must do this alongside a kitchen counter or a clear, sturdy wall you can touch for support. Stand tall with your side to the counter, resting one hand on it. Keep your head up and your gaze fixed straight ahead at a spot on the wall, not down at your feet. This is crucial because your vision is one of 3 main systems controlling balance, along with the inner ear vestibular system and proprioception. Now take a step forward by placing the heel of one foot directly in front of the toes of your other foot. The heel and toe should be touching or very close. This drastically narrows your base of support, challenging your body's stability limits. As you balance here, feel your core and hip muscles engage to prevent any side-to-side sway in your torso. Then take your next step again, placing the heel directly in front of the toes. Continue for about 5 to 10 slow, controlled steps. Then carefully turn around and repeat. The goal is to move slowly and with complete control. You should feel tension in your ankles, hips, and core That's your body building balance, strength. This is the strength that keeps a small trip from becoming a major fall. Aim to walk the length of your counter and back, doing this 3 to 5 times. Focus on maintaining a straight line without letting your hips jut out to the side. To make this easier, keep a firm hand on the counter the entire time. As you feel more confident, progress to just using your fingertips, then hovering your hand above the counter for safety. For advanced progression, you can try closing your eyes briefly. This forces your body to rely solely on the vestibular system and proprioception, which are often weak. Another progression is to slowly turn your head from side to side as you hold the stance. This challenges the stabilizing muscles in your neck and trunk, but always prioritize safety and keep support nearby. This practice is critical because it forces your body to make the split-second corrections needed to prevent a slip from turning into a fall. Exercise 3. The Glute Bridge. Fantastic. We've worked on power and dynamic balance. Our final move is key for a strong core, but I know getting on the floor is tough for some. If you are able, the glute bridge is incredibly beneficial. If not, this is your goal to work toward. Your glute muscles are powerful, but they weaken rapidly from sitting. This is often why older adults have lower back pain and an unstable pelvis. Weak glutes cause the hips to sway while walking. Specifically, the gluteus medius is critical for preventing the opposite hip from dropping during the walking cycle. The glute bridge strengthens your glutes, hamstrings, and core, the stable foundation from which all movement originates. Lie on your back on a mat or carpeted floor. Bend your knees and place your feet flat, about hip-width apart and under your knees. Arms rest at your sides. Before you lift, gently engage your core by pushing your lower back flat toward the floor. This is a slight pelvic tilt that protects your spine from hyperextension. Now push through your heels to lift your hips off the floor. Squeeze your glutes hard at the top. Your body should form a straight diagonal line from your shoulders to your knees. Be careful not to use your lower back to lift. The power must come from the hips. Focusing on the glute-hamstring connection enhances muscle recruitment. Hold this top position for a full 3 to 5 second count, focusing on that glute engagement. Then slowly lower your hips back down with control. That's 1 repetition. This controlled movement ensures maximum muscle fiber activation. Try to perform 1 set of 10 to 12 repetitions. Building this posterior chain strength is linked to improved posture and reduced knee pain in older adults. If this feels too challenging, just lift your hips a few inches off the floor. The key is to feel your glutes working, not your lower back. To make it much harder, try lifting one leg straight toward the ceiling while holding the bridge. This becomes a single leg bridge and is fantastic for stability, forcing your gluteus medius to work over time. You can also try holding the top position for a full 30 seconds to build vital muscle endurance, which improves standing tolerance. This is an incredible tool for posture, back health, and walking stability. It restores the power lost from years of sitting. And there you have it. The sit to stand for functional leg power, the heel to toe walk for dynamic balance, and the glute bridge to build that strong, stable core. The real key is consistency. Aim to do these movements at least 2 to 3 days a week. Remember, the goal isn't to be a pro athlete. It's to carry groceries without worry, navigate a sidewalk with confidence, and protect your independence for years to come. If this video gave you a tool to stay strong and independent, do 2 things for me right now. 1. Type no falls in the comments. I read every single one. 2. Share this video with one person over 60 who you care about. That single share helps me protect another senior from falling. Thank you for staying strong and staying independent. We'll see you in the next video.